everyone, and welcome back. We're back again, about to watch more Attack on Titans. We're on episode 7. Storm here. Traumatic.
Here.
Kimmy here.
So we loved last episode. I mean, that was a lot to take in with Mikasa's
Very
past.
dramatic.
Very
Yes.
traumatic. I can't even fathom that because there's always bad people around the world, but I would just think having this greater evil, that there would be less of that. I mean, you have a lot less people in the world, and maybe that makes it worse. Everyone's had a bad past for the most part. Yet, we were talking last time, too, that most people haven't seen a Titan in a long time. People try to make ends meet in any way possible. So to have, like, human trafficking and to kill Mikasa's family like that, insane.
Yeah.
So
like
sad.
One minute they were having a good family moment, and the next family's all...
Disaster.
It's
Yeah.
just broken up.
So Aaron, like, that's how their family got together. I'm so happy they were able to take her in, but that's, like, always the reminder on how you guys got together. So I was thinking that
Yes.
afterwards where even Armin or just meeting any friends, like, oh, cool, okay, so you're adopted or you're just a friend of the family. Like, how did that happen? You know, like, you can't even talk about that. It's just awful.
Yeah.
It's like a
I think
constant reminder.
those thugs at the wall that was blocking the way, I think that kind of reminded her of that scenario, that there's just people that are evil. I don't care about anybody else.
Yes.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's a very true point.
That's
and
right.
she has control where I thought she was going to kill him. I really thought she was going to kill him.
I did too.
And she didn't. She bluffed right next to him, scared the crap out of him, and he finally moved everything. So that's all she had to do. But that was a lot of self-control to do it that way because she knew she had to go that far to make him understand. I mean, business. Screw you. You think you're better than me? Heck no. In this kind of world now, the world has changed now. You're different. You're below me. Not that she's thinking that way, but I'm like, oh, this guy's an a-hole and kill him.
Yeah, and she's doing it for the people. Mm-hmm. Which is...
And she's amazing. She took down 2
she?
Titans that we saw on screen. I was like, holy crap. That was amazing. So, I mean, when we first saw everyone and Aaron go in and try to take these guys on, like, it was just so sudden. They weren't expecting it, but they were trained to do it. First time out, most of them die. Like, that was so awful to see as well.
That
Doing
was
CPR last
really in your face.
And, yeah, like, everyone's dead. So you're, like, losing all hope. You know, they had a lot of Titans there, but still, like, man, I was just really hoping that they would all take out so many, but still, like, they've never actually been in that before. So to actually be truly in the thick of it was...
A lot of those people that are in that corps they haven't really faced death like this. So like you saw that one girl trying to do CPR on Franz.
Yeah.
And she was
That
already
so
gone.
sad. Yeah. Really just trying.
And she just didn't want to let go, and that's the bad part of war. You just can't control it.
She's also putting herself at risk, just staying there.
It's very dangerous on the ground.
I was thinking that because how quick they are, and we keep seeing that, but they're so big that I just don't expect, and they seem dumb and just docile like zombies or something, that I don't expect them to just run. And then they do, and that freaks the crap out of me every single time. And then even Mikasa, like when she was having that dialogue saying that Aaron, he is my home, he keeps me going. Like, this is going to be bad when
that's
she finds
heartbreaking.
out. So she might have to take the lead and, I mean, she's going to do this anyways. I don't know if she can get even more driven, but hopefully this doesn't break her either. So I'm guessing she's probably going to be the main character from here. I'm just shocked that Aaron, like, we were following his story and his backstory, and then the freaking key with his father, like, what now with that? And I don't know. So it's just shocking because we saw body parts fly. He got eaten by the monster, but I thought, like, he was going to, like, someone's going to cut the gut and he was going to spill out or his throat or something.
Maybe his backstory, helps out Mikasa,
Yes.
take charge and get through.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, that key is probably still important.
And we live again. Maybe he's going to be like a gargoyle. Magic spell, I don't know. So, anywho, guys, please thumbs up the video. That helps us out a lot. We are watching subtitle, as you know. We honestly had a poll on our YouTube a while ago, and most of you voted for subtitle. I mean, 50-50 was really close, but subtitle won just by a small window. And we enjoy it this way. Like, I can read it just fine. I haven't missed anything really.
Can too.
And I get really into it and can't read. We don't look at pictures. What's going on, guys? But yes, and guys, we have a store. If you want to check out any merchandise of ours, there'll be more shortly. And anything you buy there will help the channel out a lot. You can also check out our Patreon to see videos up to a week or more early. It's a very cool shirt. I love that. It's so cute. So shall we, guys, get into this one?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
This is Attack on Titan, Episode 7, The Small Blade, The Battle for Trost. Oh, freaky. Oh, that ended so fast. I was like, oh my god. So I got a couple theories, but I want you guys to chat first. So what do you think's going on here?
I don't know what's going on with this devil Titan, the Titan killer.
He's definitely ripped.
Yeah,
He's more muscular. He's more advanced. He knows how to fight.
But his face isn't like the other Titans, because the other Titans look more human-like.
Yeah, he's more skull, and he has pointy ears and glowy eyes. Like, he has different features, and he's a lot more fit than the other ones. Like, we see, like, most of them are fat, but we do see some. Well, we saw that one battering ram one that takes down the wall and stuff, and he has a weird, like, they actually have muscle sometimes here and skin, lips, like humans, but this one has, like, just the skull all the way back, but the teeth are, like, on the skin. You know, like not in gums or anything. So it's definitely more bizarre.
And that's the first time they've ever seen one like this.
And it's ignoring all the people.
It's ignoring all the people.
They're allowed to just
Titan.
Go on the rooftop and just watch what's going on. And he doesn't care about them.
Plus, I knew how to fight too.
Yeah, he did this. So I was kind of like, okay, well, he definitely knows how to fight. So my theory is, I was kind of guessing the last so many episodes because we know nothing about the Titans. I'm like, it's like hell. Like, so I kind of wonder if it's people that have died, like evil people for some reason, and they come back, or something evil keeps bringing back these bodies as Titan forms because it's hell and that's what happens. I don't know. That's all that's been going on. But Kim, you joked and said maybe it was Aaron. Like, how he died. Like, that's not, I mean, like, I was looking, I'm like, no, it's definitely not. But him dying, maybe his soul or something, like, made this nice Titan. Like, why do they even get created? Like, why do they keep coming to Earth? And that's the only driven thing I could think of. And even Mikasa was saying this thing knew our training. It knew how to fight combat-wise and knew where to go to destroy it. So it was just interesting to hear that. So it's very bizarre, but that was an interesting idea. And I'm just happy that there's a Titan out there that doesn't want to eat humans, at least right now, because maybe it's
just like
only
a glimmer of hope.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, I felt such relief. I was like amazed. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Confused and amazed. And like, all right, this is kind of hopeful. I'm hoping that once this Titan kills, like, I don't know how many he can kill before he gets killed, but will he go after humans after that's done? Like, is he more driven by that right now? And then once he loses that, like, is he going to go after people? So he might still be evil. I don't know. But right now, the good thing is his focus is only on other Titans and actually killing them.
Yes. And he's not eating them like the Titans eat the people. Mm-hmm. And even the other Titans, when they were being attacked by him, they got angry. You can see their faces getting angry. Mm-hmm. Whereas when they just took the people, they were like smiling, and
you got all kinds of weird things. Like,
expressions changed.
All kinds of weird expressions.
The other Titans reacted to him too. He roared back at him.
Yeah, so it was like a challenge. Like, they knew that was a challenge. I'm like, oh God! Like, they keep doing things that surprise me.
I think it actually felt threatened.
Yes,
the other Titan did, because the other ones, they just go,
They don't care, and they're like, ooh, what is this? Okay. And even be able to climb on things. Like, it's on HQ, and you have all kinds of sizes, and they just go inside. Those poor people, like, so many have died already, and even people committing suicide, like in HQ, and that guy just puts a freaking gun in his mouth, and right in front of you. I mean, like, you don't want to be eaten alive, but you're doing this in front of your friends. I mean, they're never going to get over that.
It kind of gives you a sense of realism.
It does.
To, what it's really like. I mean,
you
got all these
in war.
Yeah, well, also being thrown in it, right off the bat. It's like you just got done training, and all of a sudden, boom, you're in it.
Yeah, and not doing well. And not doing well at all.
And you're seeing your friends die left and right, and you don't feel like there's anything you can do about it. But plus, also showing the maneuvering gear, like with all their gas running out.
Mm-hmm. I like those limitations. We see how good they are at like flying around with these ropes, but actually seeing and hearing the technical issues, because we've heard basics about it, but it gives you more realism. It gives you more weight that, oh God, they have limitations and they got to be careful. And Armin really watching his friend and being like, she's using her gas way too much. Like, this is how she's coping right now. And it wasn't good. So I love how they are together, and she didn't want to leave him behind and everything. But it's cool that they have those limitations. emotions. It really does make it more real. And when they all died, like the first squad going in, and Armin, like he lost everyone there. What was it, Squad 34 or something? Like,
Yeah, he was on the left.
yeah, everyone died in horrific ways. It was just terrible to see that. So anyways, like so many people died. And now, like, here Mikasa's giving, like, the speech, like, we got to do something. And even though it was crude, like, it was a good speech they needed to hear. Because they were also traumatized. Like, you can't be any worse than that. People are getting chewed up and stepped on and pulled apart. Like, you've seen all the worst already. So they're full on
You're still
gone.
alive.
So
Don't give
she
up.
has to be tough and be like, you're all, you know, cowards. And what, this is what's going to get you guys. Like, she had to give kind of a rude, you know, tough pep talk to kind of get them to be like, yeah, because her being like, we can do this, it'll be great. Like, everyone just saw their friends get destroyed in the worst ways possible, so no one's going to really listen to that. So even though it was rude, I kind of liked her speech. And them going after, again, like, okay, let's do this. We have to do this to survive. Like, I was kind of thinking, okay, now they have the drive. They understand what's going on. They have experienced it. And I thought this was going to be the upgrade of, we're going to beat them no matter what. And I thought they were going to be able to wipe out at least a lot of Titans before some started dying. But right away, the same thing again. People just started dying right away. And they were almost out of gas. Some did lose gas. And that one guy trying to save the other guy crying, and he ends up dying too. So it shows you, like, oh my God, like, it still sucks and they're not going to make it. It was so, like, hopeless.
Yeah.
Laughing because I'm like, holy crap. But
I was kind of hoping that they have, well, like in the future, have these areas where they have other canisters of gas throughout the village, the city, so they don't have to worry about, okay, well, maybe we have a stockpile here or there.
One location.
yeah. And they should look up or figure out underground tunnels. That should be a major thing right now they should be thinking of. I mean, there's a lot of destruction. They're trying to survive and just... Yeah. And I'm like, they should have a whole underground system and put them all over the city underground, so that way they can use little itty-bitty tunnels the Titans can't get through, jump down, grab what they need to get, and then find some exit to get out.
Well, like I was saying in the last episode, you know, they haven't had anything in like 100 years, and then recently they haven't had anything in, what, 10 years or something like that?
Yeah.
Or a couple
yeah,
years?
and even then, like the 10-year thing, they lost how much of the population? So at that point, I'm like, okay, we got to be in our A game and figure out how to prepare, because if this keeps happening every 10 years, you know, or whatever, like they don't understand what's going on, like how it happens. I'm like, you don't even know what the Titans really are. So I'm like, I would totally try to figure out something to be better prepared and not have the gas in one location. Because that will end everything. They can't do anything. Like, she's amazing, Mikasa. Like, she's ready to die. I'm glad she wanted to live. Like, something... I like how dramatic it is. Like, she's like, I'm ready to die. And then her body starts reacting. What is this? Why is this happening?
Why am I still standing? Why am I getting up every time?
Yeah, because she doesn't want to die. Like, her body's
That's
like,
right.
no. Or maybe her spirit or her soul is like, no, you can't die now. So I like that fighting. Like, she realized, no. Like, my heart's saying something else. My mind wants me to die, but my heart's saying, no, you can't do it right now. So I like the drama with this whole show.
Yes, and when she changed her attitude like that, oh, why am I getting up? Why do I keep getting up? Then that mean Titan, the Titan killer, came out, which was like, okay. That's why I said, oh.
And she kept, like, showing that picture of that pumping. It looked like an artery. Like, she saw that flesh piece with all the dots in it, like the muscle or something. And then we kept seeing, like, a transition of, like, a boom, boom. And you would see, like, that weird thing, like, sorry for my description here, but, like, the red circle with all the little holes in it. Like, it was muscle or something. And then I was thinking maybe a blood vessel, and then you hear boom, boom. So I thought it was, like, her adrenaline. Like, oh, I gotta survive. So she kept reacting. So I was going to say, like, tangent, but without the gas, the corp would be screwed, not be able to do anything. But I was impressed with Mikasa trying to survive, that she was able to cut the Titan's arm off and jump around and still avoid all the attacks he was doing. Like, that was pretty impressive. I mean, she wouldn't have survived fully without the other Titan's help, but...
I like when the Titan killer came out, like when he hit the other Titan, they showed the energy, you know, just going through his body.
Yes,
that was cool.
Yes,
Like,
like a bolt of lightning or like
yeah, it's just like this red streak is going through his body. And
it's almost like Toph, because she's blind, you know, in Avatar, and she's like touching the ground. It's like a Doppler effect. It's different, but you know, it kind of gave me that feel. And then you see the Doppler effect of the energy going up and through. So that evil, what's it to say, the evil killing Titan? But I don't want to call him evil, but he looked really evil.
Yeah,
but
killer.
he's the Titan killer. So when he was punching the other guy, his like fist disintegrated, right? Because it grew back when the other guy was regenerated.
Yes,
yeah, that's right.
Regenerated.
I was like, what was that? I was like, yeah, that's right, the bone. Then it came back. So the other one was starting to come back because he crushed the head head or cut the head off or punch the head off, and then he had to step on the neck, and that's what got it. So, anyways, very interesting. So now I'm like, okay, hope is not fully lost yet. There is something that can fight back. I love how good the corp is. Where I mean, at least Mikasa and everyone is trying, but they've been thrown into something that they just weren't prepared for. And even if they were as good as Mikasa, like, it looks very dire right now. So to have some kind of same level Titan kind of helping them out right now, that's kind of hope right there. So that gives me some
there's a little
like, okay.
glimmer of hope. And I wonder how strong he would be against the colossal Titan.
Yeah, that might be a dangerous thing. I don't know, because the colossal
he's a lot smaller.
I think someone's doorbell's ringing.
That's mine.
Ding dong!
Probably the gutter guy.
So on that note, I think we'll end it because I just want to keep talking. But yeah, like if he goes against one of those colossal Titans, I think, well, that one muscle one's like really just sloppy and just like uses its weight to push down the walls, and the other battering ram, like those are a lot bigger, and that's kind of worrisome. And maybe that thing can grow too. Who the heck knows? Like, who knows? Like it's an elf one, so maybe it's superior. They have elves now because it's pointy ears.
Muscular.
So right now I like it. Hope is not lost. Can't wait to watch more of the show, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs up the video. Can't wait. Love you guys. Please subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Buy our merchandise.
Please buy our merchandise. And look at our Patreon.
Merch.
Bye, guys.
Bye.